What is up, everybody? This is Beetle5 and welcome to another one of my reaction videos. I have with me the Ginger here.
Hello, everyone.
And today we will be reacting to the death battle between Tracer versus the Scout. Now, I've been thinking about this death battle all the past 2 weeks, and my money's on Tracer.
So am I.
I honestly think she could win this fight, but somehow in the back of my head, I don't doubt that Scout could turn this around. So,
yeah.
At the moment, I'm kind of mixed. So I'm gonna have to see after the analysis of who I really think will win this fight. I mean, I love both games.
Because all I really know is Scout can use his speed and his
as I said, Scout
is
really fast, but Tracer's really fast too. So
yeah,
Scout could double jump.
Yeah.
So I don't know, but anyways, it's gonna be a pretty good fight. So you have the video loaded? Yes.
Yeah.
All right, cool. So then we shall begin this video in 3, 2, 1, go.
To be the elite, you must surround yourself with the best of the best. Whether you band together to save the world, or just a worthless plot of land.
And every good team needs a good hit and runner.
Like Tracer, the spunky agent of Overwatch.
And the Scout, the Boston-born merc of Team Fortress. He's Wiz and I'm Boomstick.
And it's our job to analyze their weapons, armor, and skills to find out who would win a death battle.
Yeah.
30 years from the present, mankind would become careless.
Yeah. So
Their
good.
machine servants rose up to fight for freedom, and so began a worldwide war.
But one organization stood between world peace and total chaos. Overwatch, a team consisting of the world's greatest scientists, cyborgs, ninjas, cowboys, and pilots.
Including Lena Oxton, codenamed Tracer. The youngest pilot ever inducted into Overwatch's flight program, Tracer is a free-spirited and fearless flying ace, always laughing in the face of danger.
After helping to secure world peace, no big deal, right? She was chosen to test a new prototype fighter jet, which could teleport.
But then everything went horribly wrong. Instead of teleporting from point A to B, the fighter jet accidentally transported her through time.
How do you accidentally create a time machine and put it in a fighter jet?
A word to the wise, this is why you use animals before moving to human trials, like I always do. Anyway, Tracer essentially existed as a ghost, uncontrollably phasing in and out of time. It looked like Overwatch's prized pilot would be decommissioned forever.
Until her teammate, good friend, and gorilla scientist Winston made a special techno doohickey to keep her locked in the present.
This chronal accelerator doesn't just anchor Tracer's time displacement, it also gives her 2 different ways to manipulate her own time flow. In a near instant, she can zoom approximately 23 feet away. This
I suppose
blink
that's probably
ability is not true teleportation, but instead speeds
Yeah.
up time only for Tracer while propelling her in any given direction.
What?
She can briefly jump herself forward in time, though from an outside view it looks like a blur.
That's kind of cool.
Got it.
More than that, she can also reverse time for herself with the recall ability, which returns Tracer's health and spatial position back to where they were a few seconds before. While usually recall only turns back 3 seconds, in some instances she's gone as far back as 15.
Well, thank God her weapons aren't as confusing as that shit. She carries dual rapid-fire pulse pistols as her primary pain dispensers. Each can empty 20 rounds in a single second.
But what the pulse pistols have in power, they sorely lack in range and accuracy.
Good thing she also has her pulse bombs. I'll put it this way, pretty much anybody she sticks this thing to has exactly 2 seconds to make their peace before going to the big capture point in the sky.
Tracer maximizes her unique weaponry with hit-and-run tactics, frustrating her enemies and making her very difficult to pin down.
Yeah, in addition to blinking and recalling all over the place, she can jump 15 feet in the air.
She's disarmed the highly trained and literally cold-blooded assassin, Widowmaker, protected the Doomfist Gauntlet from theft, and even once avoided a sniper shot from just 30 feet away. A sniper round usually travels almost 1,800 miles per hour when fired, meaning Tracer had to react within 1/100th of a second.
Unfortunately, that bullet found another target.
That scene was so bad.
Yeah.
Rest in peace, Robot Gandhi.
Although Tracer is a slippery opponent on the battlefield, her chronal accelerator has its limits. If used too many times in succession, it can overheat, forcing Tracer to wait for a recharge. As her pistols are linked to the accelerator, this can sometimes cause them to overload as well.
Plus, she's a pilot first, and not exactly a crack shot while on foot. If she doesn't get in close, she's not hitting anything but air.
In spite of that, Tracer doesn't let any of it get her down. Wherever there's danger, she'll be there in a blink of an eye with a cocky smile and a barrage of bullets.
Wait, whatever happened to that time-warping fighter jet?
I don't know.
Don't worry, loves. Cavalry's here.
Nice. All right.
In the year
Oh, the Team Fortress
1850,
story is a
an
really cool story,
extremely
too.
wealthy entrepreneur passed away, leaving his family land and business
That's
to
the
his
original
two
Red and Blue.
sons. But like brothers are prone to do, they ended up fighting over each other's land right off the bat.
This went on for decades, and then the brothers began recruiting mercenaries to literally wage war. And that's when things really got out of control.
Each hired gun contributed with their own specialized expertise.
The sniper killed from afar, the engineer slaughtered with machines, and the heavy mowed people down with the biggest
I love
goddamn
that,
gun they'd
dude.
ever seen. What kind of sandwiches were they feeding that guy?
Solid
But one every man only relied on his cunning, his 2 feet, and a baseball bat. This was the Scout. Born in Boston, Massachusetts in the 1950s, the mercenary only known as Scout was the runt among 7 older brothers.
And all of them loved to wander the town looking for a good fight. Problem was, Scout's brothers were so big and tough, the fights would be over before he could get the chance to throw his own punches.
Desperate to fight alongside his siblings, Scout realized that what he lacked in strength, he could make up for in speed.
So he started running, and running, and running until one day he was fast enough to not only keep up, but get ahead.
Speed was his moniker, delivering pain was his game, and somewhere along the way he even learned how to jump off of thin air. Suddenly, the pathetic runt of the pack became the smart-mouthed terror of Boston.
Grass grows, birds fly, sun shines, and brother, I hurt people.
The only thing he was lacking was discipline, which he could get in the military, but that didn't sound like any fun, so he became a mercenary instead. Scout travels light, relying on a lovely shotgun and a baseball bat. Yes, a baseball bat. This guy is crazy enough to try and take out a rocket launcher wielding soldier with a pop fly.
Guillotine
Which
butcher.
surprisingly works. Opponents are stunned by the size of his balls, both literally and figuratively, leaving them open for Scout to race up and finish them off with his guns.
Well, he's got a pistol for pinpoint accuracy. Scout's favorite tools for killing are definitely shotguns. The scatter gun is a confusing miracle of shotgun engineering that can somehow hold 6 shots in a double barrel, and is reloaded via divine intervention when you pull its lever. It's like the baby of a shotgun rifle and a revolver. But his most powerful gun is the force of nature. A shotgun that only has 2 shots, but kicks so hard it can boost him even higher into the air.
I love doing that.
Regardless, a well-placed shot can quickly take down almost any other mercenary. To make the force of nature even more ridiculous, he can strap a can of energy drink called Bonk Atomic Punch to it, which somehow gives him 5 more mid-air jumps.
That's right. This guy flies with shotguns. But that's not all the soda has to offer. With just a sip of bonk, Scout becomes totally invincible for 8 seconds. But he can't use any of his guns at that time.
Probably due to the shakes. Bonk contains several hundred times the daily recommended sugar intake.
Oh my goodness.
An adult
Christ.
male's suggested daily dosage
Oh
is
my
25
God.
grams, meaning Bonk contains, at minimum, 11 pounds of sugar.
Holy
So
Oh.
much sugar, he can't take another drink for at least 20 seconds. And on
at
top of
least
that,
20 seconds?
it's radioactive.
You gotta have one tough body to handle that stuff. Tough enough to survive the onslaught of 3 rockets at once, or to swing a baseball bat hard enough to send a guy flying 80 feet away.
Possibly due to long-term Bonk exposure, but testing is still out.
Scout can defeat foes as strong as the heavy in close quarters combat, run 17 miles an hour for long periods of time, and even kill a bear with nothing but a hot dog suit and Amelia Earhart skeleton. I'm serious.
He has a knack for avoiding bullets,
The dread
missiles, and
monster.
even tentacles from a bread monster, but at the cost of wearing little to no armor, making him a glass cannon. And true to his reckless, unrestrained personality, Scout often runs headfirst into battle, regardless of the risk.
But if you want to take down the Scout, you're gonna have to catch him before he catches you. And that means you too, ladies.
That's right, Fancy Pants, myself. So why don't you take your little failure, roll it up sideways, and... Okay, crap, I gotta go. Screw you, though.
All right.
All
this is
right,
gonna be
the
really
combatants
hard,
are set.
but
Let's
I
end this
think I have
debate
to go with
once and
Scout.
for all.
But
I have to
first,
go with
I'm
Tracer.
feeling pretty
I feel
hungry.
like Scout-
If only
I
there
feel
was
like
some
he's
sort of amazing service
Yeah, but I
that
feel
sent a
he
box
has too
full
much
of food and
breakfast in
recipes
his
straight
head.
to my
That
door.
that
Oh,
Tracer's
hey!
gonna win.
Too much. What?
I feel
You
like
know
he's
how
gonna be
it
like
is. Researching
breakfast.
characters and making them
Breakfast?
fight to the death is time-consuming. I don't have time to go to the store and make my own meals, but I also don't want to doom my existence to fast food sugar addiction. Thankfully, Blue Apron changed all of that. For less than $10 a meal, Blue Apron sends me seasonal recipes with pre-portioned ingredients to make delicious home-cooked meals.
Such a
Each
hard
meal
one to
comes with
decide.
an easy step-by-step recipe which can be
I just
prepared
think
in
that
40
Scout
minutes
doesn't
or
have the
less.
discipline,
This chicken
so
stir
he's
fry
gonna
I don't
only
think
took
that
about
matters,
20.
though. I think he's
Check
still-
out
I
this
think he's
week's
still
menu and get your
stronger
first
than
3
Tracer
meals
is.
free
Yeah.
with free shipping by going to blueapron.com/battle.
from a
See for
distance.
yourself how
Scout
good it
is
feels
good from a
and
distance. He
tastes
launches
to create
baseball.
impeccable home-cooked meals with Blue Apron. That's blueapron.com/battle.
But
I'm
right
so hungry now.
It's time for a death battle!
Fuck it. I'm sticking with Scout. I think Scout will win.
Go, Tracer.
I think Scout will win.
Okay.
I do love both franchises.
Yeah.
You're toast!
She has the objective.
Oh my goodness!
Hey there, hot stuff.
Hello.
Oh boy. I love the cartoons where he does this. It's so funny.
If I told you you had a great bod, would you hold it against me?
That's nice. I was just leaving.
Oh, sure thing. Come back anytime. Just put that briefcase back before you go. Thanks.
Sorry, love. Overwatch needs this more than you do.
Oh boy. Come on, now you're just playing.
Yo, Put, how you doing that?
Bombs away.
Oh no!
Oh, that's just great.
You already drank bomb?
Supposedly, this stuff will liquefy your esophagus after just one can, but, you know, it's also very handy when you feel like not getting blown up.
That's not very fair.
Listen, sweetheart. I never play fair.
Oh god. Oh! Charging up again!
Bollocks.
Better at the plate.
You see, he's better at hand-to-hand
Out of the
combat.
pie.
Oh, yes. Get the intelligence.
All right, doll. Fun's over.
Yep, mate.
Alright, so
Cavalry's
drop the
in.
bullet. Oh.
Shit.
I don't think it's looking good for him.
Wait, yeah.
Not this time, Yankee.
Oh, come on, give me a...
Oh. I should have stuck with my gut.
Well, that was fun.
Alright. I should have stuck with my gut.
And he's out!
I claimed
Scout was fast and tough, but Tracer's unique arsenal and evasiveness pulled her ahead.
Scout's greatest feat was potentially surviving an assault from 3 rockets
That's
at
what
once.
made me think he could
However,
win.
the rocket's point of impact is never directly shown, and since direct hits from rockets regularly obliterate far tougher mercs, it's unreasonable to assume this was any different.
Scout could sprint up to 17 miles an hour for an extended period of time, which is slightly faster than the average human's 15 miles per hour. But Tracer's natural reactive instinct gave her the edge. For example, avoiding that sniper round from 30 feet away means she can react 25 times faster than the vast majority of other human beings.
Which means Tracer could avoid almost anything Scout threw at her. Even when she couldn't, her recall ability not only helped her survive, but effectively ruined any of Scout's elements of surprise.
This allowed Tracer plenty of opportunities to take him out.
And just like that, Scout was gone, without a trace.
The winner is Tracer.
Alright, good fight, good fight. Kudos for Overwatch.
Next time on
Alright,
Death Battle.
what sprite battle do we got this time? Street Fighter.
Yeah, Street Fighter.
Ken!
And oh wow.
Nice.
Hey guys, thanks for watching another
Okay.
episode of Death Battle. I'm Ben, I'm the showrunner, and I play
One
Wiz.
other-
And I'm Nick, and I wrote this
They're
episode.
probably gonna pin him up
And
with some
next
other
time we've got
Mortal
Ken
Kombat
from
fighter,
Street
maybe.
Fighter, but who's he gonna
Has
be
they
fighting?
ever
You can
did
find
a-
out by
a-
sticking to
Ryu?
our social media. That's
Ryu?
at ScrewAttack
No.
on Twitter and
they
official
already done
SA on
Ryu.
Facebook.
Ryu
We're
fought
letting you
against
know his
Scorpion.
opponent.
Oh
very
yeah,
soon.
yeah.
That's right, and if you want to see that
So,
episode of
yeah,
Death
there's
Battle
gonna be
early,
another
or want to
Mortal
see some
Kombat
other Rooster
battle.
Teeth
Might put
content
some other
before
Mortal
other people
Kombat
get
guy.
to, you can become a
Ken's not
first
really
member
all
by
that
clicking the
different.
link in the
Even
description
in the
below.
actual Street Fighter
And of
games,
course,
it's like
yeah,
if you've got an
the
idea for a
exact
death battle,
same guy.
let us know
All
in the
the
comments
moves are
below.
the same.
We do read
I'm
them.
just thinking who can
Thanks, guys.
I don't know. Probably just some other low-life fighter. That's my guess. But wow,
Yeah.
that was really, really good. That was an excellent death battle. I enjoyed that a lot. I should have stuck with my gun. I felt like Tracer was still gonna win, but I don't know. Scout seemed like he could do a little bit better. I don't know.
Yeah.
But that was really awesome. So thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button to leave a comment what else you react to in the future. And I will see you guys next time.
Laters.
Laters.